Peace, and welcome to another episode of Randumb Thoughtz. I am your host, the LYR to the ICS. It's the lyrics, y'all. Yeah, you already know it's another Sunday, another fantastically sunny Sunday. Still cold outside, but it's sunny. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for that. And I'd just like to say congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers on making it to the Super Bowl. No congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for making it to the Super Bowl. I'm a hater. Always have been a hater. And we all know you made it because of Taylor Swift, but we ain't gonna get too much into that. Actually, we will later on. But anyway,
we definitely will.
Yeah, that's a fact. But anyway, I was watching the game yesterday, and the LA Lakers beat the New York Knicks. I think it was like 111 and one some shit. I forgot, but LeBron had 24 points, and I don't give a fuck. So, because Jalen Brunson had more than him. I think he had like 34 or some shit. Shout out to the New York Knicks team. That was one hell of a try. Word to mother. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a Knicks fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to give props to the New York Knickerbockers for trying to beat them sorry ass LA Lakers. But the Celtics are more sorry, at least in that one game, because the Lakers beat us without LeBron James. Ain't nothing to brag about. Trust me, ain't nothing to brag about. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be here. Me and the crew, you know what I'm saying? The fam, we blessed to see another Sunday, man. You know what I mean? If not, give your family, a pound and a half a hug, kiss on the cheek, tell them you love them. You know what I'm saying? You appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in appreciation mode here on Sunday. You know what I mean? So, we still with the fuckery, but I'm just appreciating the people around me too. You know what I'm saying, man? Appreciate the people around you, man. So love. And speaking of which, crew, what's popping?
You're happy Black History Month. Happy first Sunday. How y'all doing?
Wait, black.
All black everything.
Is that in Brooklyn?
Black? No. Shout out to BLQK, which actually stands for Building Legacies for Future Queens and Kings. Is actually out in California.
Right.
I believe their home base is Oakland. Shout out to the owner, Nate Watson. I love their coffee. This is what I drink every Sunday. I am shouting them out hugely because he's actually, I think he's a former NFL player as well. But shout out to them. We may or may not have some things going on very soon. But I'm not gonna spoil it. I'll when the details come out.
On Black Coffee?
No. But once I get the details together, I'll let you know.
There's gonna be a vulnerable coffee line.
But I don't.
It's so vulnerable.
I don't want to jump the gun yet. But what's up, Taisha?
Peace,
all the
Taisha.
randos out there. Peace to y'all. Salute to y'all. And I just want to say, y'all know who it is. It's Steph, y'all. Stephanie Gale. It already came up on the screen, but yeah. For those that are new to Randumb Thoughtz, welcome. Join us and all the other fellow randos. We do this every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, noon Pacific Standard Time, and we're happy to have you. So, welcome, brothers.
Yes, sir.
Yes. RJC78. Peace. What's going on?
Interesting. I'll see how this is set up.
Yeah. Hey, yo, young Ad, what's going on, baby?
Peace and love, y'all. It's your brother Avis or ADV in the spot. And we're here with another episode of Randumb Thoughtz Talk Series. Yeah, shouts out to all the randos. Shouts out to everyone who goes and supports us on all platforms, whether YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, as well as the website. I'm going to leave that to the spelling bee champ to spell it all out for you, as we usually do. But besides that, the weather out here, again, is not tripolar. It's ridiculous. It was windy one day. The sun was out. Then it was a severe rainstorm with thunder. And now it's cloudy. So I'm not too sure. Can't call it. Can't call it at all.
But they say it never rains in Southern California, right?
Well, that was all cap. That's a lie. Shoot,
Definitely cap.
We be in extreme drought. There's been levels of that years prior. So yeah, no, we need water.
Oh, y'all ain't got water?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because there's a lot of thirsty people out here, you know.
No, but I mean, look,
Thirsty!
but California has some very fertile ground. So to say that they don't have rain in California, that's definite cap.
I mean,
Can't have fertile ground without water.
yeah, wine country, but it
That's
grows in
wine
dry and arid kind of soil. So I think that's the best for it.
Yeah,
And then go to Arizona,
Or,
go to Vegas.
right.
yo, famous.
That's North.
North Carolina. I mean, North Carolina. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah,
There's no
Sunday
moms on this panel,
and another show. What's up?
I saw the comments. Sleazy said there's no moms on this panel though, but continue.
Yeah,
Not yet.
There's a dad, huh?
Steph, mom? No. Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, she's right then. But yeah, ready to get going.
Yo, you almost made me choke on this damn wine, man. Speaking of which, this episode.
I mean, I wasn't firm off
of mine.
This episode of Random Thoughtz Talk series is not brought to you in part by La Spinetta.
Stop.
Oh my
God.
goodness. Bianco's.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. Is that red wine? Moscato.
No, it's actually
Moscato. It's a white.
It's Moscato. It's a white one. See, that's why I drink it with my pinky up.
Is it a dry wine?
Bye.
Or like a?
It's a sweet. It's a sweet wine.
Oh, we sweet now?
Okay, so with
yes,
like a Riesling.
Wait, whoa, pause, my nigga. Like, with me?
What?
Yo, chill.
You see how he did not catch that? He didn't catch that at first.
Oh
Chill. Relax.
Oh my goodness.
Relax.
What needed a
Oh
pause?
my God.
Relax. Don't do. Relax.
Me?
You set yourself up right there.
You know what? I actually did that shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Word to mother.
Nah, Eric, all I said is that we sweet now. And then after that, he was like, yeah, wait, oh, no. Like,
because it's in the middle of what we were talking about. So I got confused for a second.
Relax.
Something about the Riesling. I'm like, I don't get it.
Relax.
No. Moscato was sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Riesling, I think Riesling's a little sweeter than Moscato.
No, you're right. You're right. Like,
no, Riesling. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Steph is like a wine expert now. Steph is like
Moscato's sweeter.
I'm actually the wine expert here because
Riesling has a dry and a sweet. It's semi-sweet.
They have semi-sweets. They have dries, but there is one Riesling that is sweeter than at least the Moscatos that I've tasted. I can't pronounce it. It's some real German Riesling type thing. Like it has a real German name to it.
Riesling's mostly made in Germany.
It's also a German name, so that's
it is.
German.
Yeah, Riesling mostly made in
No,
Germany.
I'm saying the company that made it is German, so I don't really know.
Yeah, that's ice wine, man. You guys gotta try ice.
What
wine.
I'm saying.
Sweet ice wine is sweet. What are you saying? The hearts? The hearts are what you saying?
No, I said most Rieslings are made in Germany.
Because they're German. It's a German name.
No, but there are other Rieslings made elsewhere.
Yes, just anything else. Spanish wines.
Shout out to the German companies that make Riesling. Now let's keep it moving.
Shout out to Paulie. That's my
apparently Steph
Shout
makes wine. She brews it in the backyard. No?
Yo, at least Steph
would love a vineyard.
Like,
I would love to. I used to grow grapes in the backyard.
There we go.
Ravens ain't going to the Super Bowl. Them cheating ass Kansas City Chiefs is going. Once again,
they want that Swifty money. We know this.
They want that Swifty money.
We knew the fix was in. When you saw all the damn commercials with Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes in there, I knew the fix was in. I was like, nah, they're pushing to put these cats
the
up.
Neighbor, the fuck shit is there. That's it. That's it.
I have no idea what you guys talking about other than Swifty.
Fuck shit insurance. That's what we talking about.
Okay.
Can we talk about that taunting penalty? That enough said.
Oh man, Yo, go San Francisco 49ers. I hope you murder them in the Super Bowl.
Even though I'm still gonna feel a way about it because we.
Oh, sorry, we can't say murder on it. We hope you beat them in the Super Bowl. Like, we hope you beat them.
We hope you delete them in the Super Bowl.
Delete
49ers.
Yeah, all that.
49ers, because I just want the revenge.
All right. The two teams that are going to the Super Bowl are the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers.
You know what the funny thing is too? Also, this was my initial prediction for the Super Bowl. I said Chiefs and 49ers. No lie.
No, now you said I'm
so mad that I was right.
You was on Baltimore.
Because that's my team. Of course, I'm gonna go. Of course, I'm gonna go for my team.
Go for Baltimore.
But at the beginning of the year, I was. They were shaky, and then they got it together, and then I was like, the go Ravens. Of course, I'm gonna root for my team.
The Baltimore.
My initial prediction was
Bills. You know.
Baltimore is the most romantic city in the United States.
We know this, Sleazy. Sleazy. We know this. We know this. We see it a mile away. They're not even making it. They're not even making it inconspicuous. Like, it's so obvious that they're pushing.
Right now, there's only one Kansas City Chiefs fan that I got love for and I respect, man. Skinny the Great. If you watching,
your team cheated.
Well, that's what Steph said.
Your team cheated.
Like, we fucked with you over here, man. But like, yo, the Chiefs, nah, can't do it.
Now, and in the AFC championships, that all. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna rant.
Go Beehives.
So what up?
Go Beehives. Yes. Oh, no, but the Ravens had the lowest penalty count in all of football. Then all of a sudden at the AFC championships, that should just double. How is that possible? How is that possible? I just want to. Can we also?
Sorry, I had to laugh.
Can we also say a fact? Ever since Taylor Swift entered the picture in NFL, you know she's generated $300 million in revenue for the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me there's no fix.
So she's performing. She's performing for Super Bowl as well.
Wait,
she will next year. I bet you. I put money on it that she's going to be the performer next year.
I really don't care because Taylor Swift. I don't really like her music at all.
No, I care. I care.
Why? It's tainting. It's tainting NFL.
My question is, how does she affect the Super Bowl or the win? I'm still confused.
Her face.
I know she's dating
because of her legion of fans, and then the other thing is she's dating Travis Kelce.
I understand that.
She's dating the tight end Travis Kelce on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
He's the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
So how did that affect the game?
Up in the tight end.
Shut up. Anyway, no, she's increasing.
She's up in the tight end.
She's increased the merch because of the Swifties. The Swifties are excited that she's dating Travis Kelce. So they've been buying more merchandise. They've been buying more tickets.
I understand that.
Since they can go to concerts.
But how does that affect the game?
How?
Because the refs are being paid off.
That's different.
They're being paid
off.
Swift is giving some cash on the side, or the NFL?
Yes, because if the Kansas City Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, that means Taylor Swift will most likely be there, which means all the Swifties will follow and buy tickets. And you know how much the tickets are? The lowest one is $9,800.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They will pay that money.
Where is it going to be played? In Kansas City?
They're playing in Las Vegas.
It's going to be in Las Vegas. The Super Bowl's in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. I saw the commercial for it with Toby Nigway.
What up? And guess who's doing the halftime show?
Toby Nigway?
Yeah. Usher. Yo, shout out to Usher.
That's
gonna be the best
Toby Nigway.
He was on the commercials, so I thought they were pushing him or something.
No,
you see the commercials for that?
No, they only push legends mostly, but people.
Oh wow, that's rude, Steph.
I'm just saying he's not a legend yet.
Toby, you're a legend in my heart.
Steph,
he's not a legend.
A matter of fact, hold on a second. Let's get into house cleaning. First off, I do got to say a happy birthday to my co-workers, man. My co-worker, Bronx Gunner, his birthday was January 26th. And Bob the Builder head ass nigga, Miggs, his birthday was January 30th.
What are we
Bob
doing?
the Builder head ass.
Why? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that to people with birthdays?
Like, I know he gonna tell me to go F myself several different ways. So
I'm
like,
sure he will.
And he probably gonna give me like he gonna give me a hard ass assignment or something at work. So fuck it, whatever. Like my back almost broke because of that dude.
She
man.
doesn't need front row seats. She's got a box seat. She can pay the $30,000. She's worth $1.1 billion. She will be okay. She will be okay.
Oh yeah, and
I'm gonna cry for her.
And happy birthday to everybody on my Facebook friends list, because there's been mad birthdays for a lot of cats I know this past week alone. Mad birthdays, Jay Sean. I think my man Bezo, I think his birthday was last week. Or probably in December, some shit. But anyway, happy belated birthday to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember other people's birthdays and shit. It was a lot of people's birthdays this week. A lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, my happy birthday to my older sister Sakia. You know, happy belated born day to her. You know what I'm saying?
How about just everyone that came up on your Facebook page?
Like 47, 48 or some shit. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? But oh my God. Happy birthday, Sakia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my nephew. You know, I hope he's tearing up shit in your house. And I think that's about it. Yes, this month is very important. This month is national. It should nationally be Jay Dilla month, or should I say Jay Dilla and Nujabes month? Because I know I knew I was going there. That. I know it's definitely gonna go there. No, the only reason I say Jay Dilla because, like, you know what I'm saying, like. Like every time this month comes, I get kind of emotional because, like, if it wasn't for Fresh Daily, shout out to Fresh Daily. I know you in Oakland and all that. Fresh, that's forever the homeboy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hope everything's good for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope your life is nothing but, you know, happiness and full of abundance and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't with the super soft shit. But you know, like, much love. You know what I'm saying?
Besides the sweet tasting things.
Besides the fuck out of here, man. Like, yo, you always trying to play me. Yo,
hey, that could be anything. That could be box. I'm just.
And box is sweet.
Box wine.
I love box.
Box wine.
Yeah, let's call it box wine. Box wine. Yep. Her sweet nectar will get you drunk. Fuck it. Box wine.
Yeah, be careful with box wine. Sometimes, you know, the way they brew it, not the most cleanest place. You know? Like that. Yo,
Famous Ramos, y'all.
He's on one right now. He is on.
Oh man. Yo, John said facts.
Oh my God. I love it.
But what I was saying, no, because like I said, I never forget, like, it was Fresh Daily who educated me about the history of Slum Village and Jay Dilla. You know what I'm saying? You with that Bronx hood stuff. Yes, me with the Bronx hood stuff. I'm in the Bronx. What are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you from? Anyway. Jamaica. Oh yeah, I forgot she's from Jamaica. Damn, I
don't start threatening people.
Shit. Yeah. No, we all New York. We always do that. Like borough shit. Like, Steph, you already know borough shit. Like, we always
bring out the shot up in here, man. You don't want none of that.
Like, for instance, like, you in LA, they be like, "What, fool?" You know what I'm saying? Or like Long Beach. So stop it.
Yeah, but
I don't affiliate with any gang activity.
Yeah, but you don't affiliate with the hood.
I definitely
all right,
do not
then.
have a
so
set.
like I said, anyway,
I'm set at home chilling. That's what I'm set at.
But yeah, oh my God.
No, I had to put you at it, but seriously, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Fresh Daily, you know what I'm saying? It's forever. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Jay Dilla, you know what I'm saying? Definitely also Nujabes, man, because, you know, I know Stan talks about him a lot, and then I heard his stuff too, especially when I heard Stan's first album, like, you know what I'm saying, the one that it took a while to get to the US.
That was the defining. A lot of people don't give it credit, but and they should. That album is a defining album. That was the very first Nujabes produced project to come out. So like to this union, the son is born is like instrumental in defining the lo-fi sound, what's now known as the lo-fi sound.
Which
along with Jay Dilla.
What happened?
I said along with Jay Dilla and his influence, like they both influenced lo-fi sound.
No, that's a fact. You know
and they were both born on the same day, so happy heavenly birthday to both of them. February 7th. Dilla Day, Lucha Best Day.
And it should be National J Dilla Month and National Lucha Best Month.
And you know the crazy thing, they both passed away in February.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's even more crazy. Dilla passed on the 10th, and Lucha Best passed away on the 26th.
But they ain't died in the same year and shit though.
No. I think Dilla was
2007.
No, he was 2007.
Yeah,
Dilla was 7.
2007. Lucha Best was 2010.
2010, yep.
Well, definitely rest in peace to those brothers, man. You guys have been a great inspiration for other producers that came after y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's like shout out to Marquise Murray. You know what I'm saying? He actually did he did something like a rendition of one of one of the Slum Village joints. Fantastic. I saw it on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Marquise Murray, he's a very talented producer. I want to get him on season 6 for what is it? We're gonna be doing another dedication to producers, beat makers episode. You know what I'm saying?
Another person we need to shout out, even though I don't think his birthday is around this time, but we need to shout out DJ Dexstream, also known as formerly known as the Monorific. Also, rest in peace to him as well, because he also defined the lo-fi sound. A lot of people don't give him credit. Yeah. Wait, you're on mute.
Home Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home. Yep.
5 points. Peace. What's going on, man?
But yeah, his birthday's in March. So
you know what I'm saying? And happy Black History Month too, y'all. Even though they gave us Black History Month on the shortest fucking month of the year. You thought we forgot?
Black History is every day.
It's every day.
No, to us, Black History every day. But nationally, that shit is on February, which is shortest month.
Oh man.
Now, but Steph, do we have any other I know knowledge is power, sir. Do we have any more house cleaning?
No, I don't know any birthdays this week off the top of my head. My cousin's birthdays are next week, so we'll get into that next week.
Yeah, happy birthday to your cousin. You know what I'm saying?
February, part of the February girls.
We're expecting to see a panel full of single moms, but I'll let y'all cook. Hello.
Well, we're working on
that too.
We're working on getting Tiffany in here. Tiffany, if you're still here, we need you because you are a single mom right now.
We working on that.
I hate to throw it out like that, but
if there's any single moms or friends of single moms that know single moms, we want to have the link up here, man. We want to talk because we want to talk about the single moms. What?
Yeah, like you just said, bring the single moms.
Yeah, and
where your moms at? Where your
moms at? You want to holler at her? I said it. Keep telling your black babies about peanut butter invention when black men made the microchip and black men got us to the moon. Sad.
Of course. Well, I mean, look. Black men, black women, they both made huge contributions to the culture.
We are together.
And to the world in general. So let's not just compartmentalize it. Let's talk about the entire culture, the entire
Kelso. You know what the most important invention that black men ever created? You know what the most important invention black men ever created? Soap. We will have another wash your ass episode.
Oh my god.
I love doing
those. Man.
I love doing those. But no, they made soap. So, before we really jump into it, just to let you guys know, next week will be our season 5 finale. It's our 3rd year anniversary. Yo, she's laughing because she already know what it is. Like,
Yeah.
she know what it is.
Oh man.
Well, why are you laughing for? Why? Because it's another National
Oh.
Suckers Day episode.
Oh, Kelso. Okay.
Oh, what happened with Kelso? What that nigga say? like,
Oh man. I mean, it's facts. It's facts. It is facts.
what happened?
No, he said a lot of y'all scared to get in the sphincter.
Wow.
But it's the truth. A lot of people don't get up in there. That is an important place to clean. So
yes, you gotta clean all that shit. Sphincter, ass cheeks, crack, all that. Fuck it.
True.
Mr. Carver, did you really create all these products from a peanut?
I most certainly did. Milk, plastic, paint, dyes, medicine, soap, ink, and wood stains. I also created over 118 products from sweet potato, like molasses, glue, flour, vinegar, rubber, gasoline, and more. But most of my products came from peanuts. That's why they call me the Peanut Man. I'm the Peanut Man. I'm the Peanut Man. Oh, I'm the Peanut Man. Say I'm the Peanut Man. And you gotta see it to believe it. You gotta see it to believe it.
Peanut
Pause.
Man.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
So
Like
TMI. Anyway,
guys,
no, that was dope.
If you want to donate anything to us, man, like we got the PayPal, what is it? The Randumb Thoughtz PayPal account going on. Somebody go put the link up. Wait, one of the tap into hell. Wow. Well, the link will be up shortly or whatever, man. Like if you could donate anything, $1, you know what I'm saying, $5, 20, whatever. Just please
whatever
donate,
you have,
you know what I'm
whatever
saying?
you can give.
Right now we're doing this out of pocket, but you know, we're trying to make everything like season 6, we're trying to make that shit like much bigger and better. Like every day that we wake up to work on this, we're trying to make it much better. You know what I'm saying? So, and we can do it, but we can't really do it without your help. That's what I meant to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can, but we can't. Like, my fault.
No. Hey, we do everything in-house and ourselves. All the ads and promos that we do ourselves. The logo we've done ourselves. Just any kind of word that we put out is always word of mouth. Because you know the money is very minuscule. But even when we did the sweepstakes, that was out of our pocket. So, you know, it would be great to do more sweepstakes and more, you know, giveaways with you guys. And money is important to any kind of funding. The revolution, the, you know, freedom of all, like whatever ventures are taking place, money is involved. So it would be great if you all help us you know, further our cause and get the word out and get more randos involved. So we have a PayPal account. It's paypal.me/Randumb Thoughtz. Whatever you can give. We're happy with $1. If that's all you have. If you can give more, give more. But otherwise, you know, we're greatly appreciative of anything you can give.
No, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And all
we're coming up on years.
Exactly. We cut up on 3 years, man. Our 3rd anniversary episode's gonna be next week. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan, that's right. Possession of an instrument of a crime and possession of a deadly weapon. And that deadly weapon, Brian, was a 16-inch blade that she had inside.
What was that?
Yeah, we were.
What was that, John?
The news, like
our producer, John Logic, played something. I don't know what that was.
To say house cleaning is done. All right, what we doing now? That basically is.
Yeah, we're getting into the show now. Let's do that.
Yes, we are. So
because it's about that
I guess
time.
we all ready now, right? So
we ready. Let's do
it's time to let the fuckery commence. Let's get it.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Jalogic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
Of a 7-year-old woman who fatally stabbed a man outside of an Ardmore bar after her son called her distraught about something his girlfriend did. That verdict, guilty on all charges tonight. Action News reporter Annie McCormick joining us live outside the courthouse in Norristown. Annie, you've got the details just minutes ago.
Yeah, and Brian, that's right. Like you said, she was found guilty on all counts, including third-degree murder, also possession of an instrument of a crime, and possession of a deadly weapon. And that deadly weapon, Brian, was a 16-inch blade that she had inside of a walking cane. Well, it took jurors today, they were inside of court deliberating about 6 hours. They found 70-year-old Renee DiPietro guilty on all counts of killing 31-year-old Michael Sides. Now, authorities say that DiPietro's son, Jason, was in an argument and fight that happened in a bar earlier in the evening. This happened back in June of 2023. It involved a man and his girlfriend. Now, during the altercation, a friend of the victims was sucker punched by Jason DiPietro. After the altercation, the victim was overheard saying that he was going to seek out Jason DiPietro for assaulting his friend. Well, Jason called his parents to come pick him up from Philadelphia. This happened in Ardmore. When they arrived, his mother used a cane that was also held a 16-inch blade inside, and she attacked Sides, stabbing and killing him. Well, DiPietro claimed that this was self-defense, but the video played in court showed that she, her husband, and son did not call 911 or try to help him.
If it was their child, what would they do? Okay? Defend. You defend yourself. You actually defend yourself, self-defense, and then you get accused of something. Are you gonna appeal? Yes, I am.
This defendant injected herself and a 16-inch blade into a fist fight.
Woo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it's a great way to start the show. But a mother killing another nigga with a 16-inch cane blade. God darn.
And she was in her 70s. That was the crazy thing.
Is she a Batman villain? The fuck has a blade in their cane?
Yeah.
That sounds like penguin shit.
Taisha said, unbelievable. Why hold your head down? You should be embarrassed of your actions. Show your face. Now, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. You know, I'm not saying whether this is right or wrong. However, I will say this. You know, my mother, rest in peace. I know that was some shit my mother would probably have done if I got to beef with the dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I love my mother to death. Rest in peace, man. But mommy was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But guys, we are here. This here is we about to jump into episode 5-21. And what is that? The pros and cons of single motherhood. That's why we were showing you that clip right. Well, that's why John was showing you that clip. You know what I'm saying? Because we wanted to jump into it.
We do have a guest, ladies and gentlemen. We have a day one rando who is a single mother in the place to be. She's also the one that came up with the term rando for us. So, she just left. She'll be back. Yeah, she'll be back.
No, hopefully she'll be back. She will be back.
But, she will be back.
But I'll say this, man.
Okay, she's back.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Well, I'm like this, you know.
Hey y'all.
What's up, Tiff?
Tiff?
How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing,
Tiff?
bro?
I'm good. I'm good.
This is good.
How are y'all?
We good. We good. Thank you for calling in. What's popping with you?
Every day, all day. Just same shit, different day, I guess. But I like that whatever y'all posted because yeah, that would be some shit I would have did anyway.
See?
Now I'm a mom. I don't, have blades in my bra anymore, but I did on a regular. So, and in my mouth because I went to MLK. So if you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no. So I appreciate that. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
Word the mother. Word the mother.
Well, she's in her. I mean, also she's in her 70s now. She's like, I live my life. I go to jail.
Right. She and in her eyes, she was, protecting and helping her baby. So it is what it is.
And she ain't trying to
I don't
throw
know.
hands with a grown ass man. So she was like, "Oh, word."
That part.
Yeah, I got you. Just hold on a second. Hold on, yo, hold that nigga. Hold on, hold on. Like
I low key want to know what she was like in her younger years. She was probably a beast then too. I really just, that's somebody I want to sit down and talk to. Like, okay, what else did you do?
She ain't going to the all women. She going to an all women's jail. Like she ain't going. They going. She going to jail.
It's cheaper than a retirement home.
Okay, Kelso. Now we're first, Kelso. We're gonna chill on that because this has being masculine. That has nothing to do with it. I pump testosterone in my system. I don't get violent like that. I don't get unhinged like that. I'm just saying. I'm making a point. I'm making a point.
No, and I'm making a point too. I'm gonna add to your point. You know what I'm
saying? Because
I
get annoyed when people bring that up, like, oh, women being masculine. It's in all of us. The masculine and the feminine is in all of us.
But see, we fuck with you, Steph. So it's favoritism over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know that lady. We know you. We know you cool as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That lady crazy.
Yeah.
Unhinged.
No, that doesn't make her crazy. That makes her she's a protective mother, maybe a little overly protective, in my opinion. But she did what she felt that she had to do at that time.
All right, so
whether right or wrong.
Yeah. So boom, if y'all don't mind, I got a little story to share with y'all. Right, I was 9 years old. We was in Co-op City in the Bronx. I used to go to PS 160 Walt Disney School. So boom, right. This is when we first moved to Co-op City. Boom. So there was some cat that was he was picking on me and shit, whatever. The whoop. You know what I'm saying? He called his boys. I got jumped. Say word. I didn't know my mother was on her day off. You know what I'm saying? From work. She was on her day off. Do you know? We lived on the 24th floor on 100 Einstein Loop. I think it was 108 Einstein Loop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Co-op City. So she lived on the 24th floor. She could see everything from downstairs. You know what I'm saying? She saw I was about to get jumped by like 10 niggas. Say what? My mother and my sister came out. Yo, I never seen my mother in action before then. Yo, we was throwing hands with everybody. My sister threw some nigga in the garbage. Like, yo, literally threw a nigga in the garbage. Bang! So my mother was punching niggas in the mouth. I'm sitting there like, oh shit. She's like, fuck him up. Fuck him up. So the guy that was picking on me, I beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, all three of us dragged him from the back of the school to the playground to the front of the school and told the vice principal we fucked him up. So and this is a made story. Like, yo, like so I'm telling you, like, yo, that's why I'm telling you, my mother, if she had the strength to do it, she probably would do some shit like that too.
So okay, so my point is this, and my mother always tells me that she's like a connection between a mother and a child is just something you will not understand. And I'm talking about even with the dads, because you don't have that kind of connection that mothers have. The mothers have to carry these children in their wombs for 9 months, so they're developing even more strong connection with their children. So you may say, killing a man in a bar fight, and to protect your grown son, you may say that's crazy, and it might be a little. I mean, it is excessive in my opinion. I agree with you on that, but at the same time,
it's a lot excessive.
No, but again, you're not gonna ever understand the love that a mother has for her child. You just not.
You're right. I'm not gonna stab.
We're not gonna understand
with a 16-inch blade.
No, you will understand it.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm just being honest with you, John. You will never understand that.
If you,
I'm not condoning the crazy.
You can.
I have some understanding of the crazy.
You.
I'm not saying it's right. But there
Steph,
is some.
I'm sorry,
it's
but
not like it's coming. No, but I'm saying it's not like it's coming out of nowhere.
No,
I'm
but
not
I have
saying
to respectfully disagree with you. If you felt that love from that lady, whether she was crazy, sane, whatever, you can understand a mother's love for their kids. If you felt that love from a mother that actually cared, because there are stories like, all right, I'll give you an example. Tupac, he had a song called "Brenda's Got a Baby." If I'm not mistaken, it's about Brenda throw her baby in a dumpster or some shit.
She was a teenage mom.
Still, she was a mother. She was still a mother.
She was a teenage mom.
She still had that baby.
She was a teenage mom.
So
that's a different situation.
Brenda.
So wait. If you're a teenage mom, it's okay to throw your child in the trash can?
I'm not saying it's okay. That's not, again, y'all going way out.
You're kind of
you're
bringing in.
Of course we go
You're
way
giving
out.
excuses in that situation by saying she's a teenage mom. You did.
I'm not saying
you did say that though.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying
no.
Her brain is not fully developed. She's a teenager.
Yeah, but she had a baby, so had a child and then threw him in trash.
She had a baby.
Okay, because of the circumstances she was in. Can we understand context, ladies and gentlemen?
You're better than that.
Can we understand? Can we understand context? I'm saying put those. I'm saying bring that into consideration. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that's the context of the situation. She was poor.
I'm putting in that.
She lived in poverty. She didn't have any resources. Teenage mom. She's a teenage mom. I don't understand.
Besides that, there have been occasions where young people have done that to their children, and they were not in poverty. They were young people, but they were not in poverty. That doesn't excuse it. It's just bad decision making. But Steph, can I finish talking? Like I said, it's bad decision making because yes, they're young, but the way you're kind of saying like, oh, she's a teenage mom. What? Like it came off like that. I don't know. In my opinion, it came off like that.
No, I'm just saying she's someone that doesn't have full logic of the world and everything that's happening around it. That's all I'm saying. She's not fully grown yet. She doesn't understand the ways of the world fully.
All right, so you know what? I got a round table.
All right, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I got a round. What's up? I'm going. Okay, Kelso Richie. Her son was a bitch. Yeah, her son was a bitch for that. I ain't gonna lie. He was a big old piece of strawberry pie for that. I said it, strawberry pie.
But somewhere in there, he might have been a bitch. But somewhere in there, he knew his mom was gonna come through.
Exactly.
Maybe mom
90 plus whatever. He knew mom was coming through and doing what she had to do, which is what the fuck she did.
Yeah, but that right there is an act of strawberry puddingness. You know what I'm saying? Is a cup of strawberry pudding. Like
you may have a point, but opinions are
that's still her baby.
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them.
How did I know that was coming?
All right, here we go with the pros and cons. Here's I got around to the question to everybody.
I'll be back.
To think about this shit. All right, go ahead. I want y'all to think about this shit when I'm asking y'all. You know what I'm saying? And don't take this. Don't bring emotion to it. Let's try our best to bring logic into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So All right,
You
boom.
can bring Logic. Okay. All right, Logic. Make sure you're paying attention and answering with us.
That shit was funny.
I like that. I thought the same thing. I did. I swear I did.
Yo,
It's me and you on the same wavelength right now. I love that.
I lost track of thought fucking with you. Like,
I swear I was thinking the same shit.
yo, right? Like, yo, this guy. Nah, but seriously, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know this might sound stupid, but just roll me on this. So, you think that there's an age limit when it comes to being a good mother? Tiff, we'll start with you. You really think there's an age limit when it comes to being a good mother?
Oh, that's kind of a tough one because I think some of it has to be taught and some of it is innate. I mean, because I'll just say I didn't grow up with the best childhood, but I didn't grow up with the worst one. But there were things that I knew if and when I was able to become a mom, I knew there were things that I didn't want to do and things that were staples in, what I call child rearing. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So, age limit, it depends. It depends on her level of maturity. Like, and what does maturity actually mean when it comes to being a parent? Because my ex is 5 years younger than me. I'll give you an example. She came this weekend to, go have Willow go get her hair done. We get it done by somebody special because my child is tender-headed. So she came this week for that. She moved away 5 hours for a job. So it really is me and Willow. But this weekend she happened to come. And I said, well, her award ceremony is Thursday. Oh, well, I won't have the money to come back 2 times, in less than 2 weeks or whatever. But you go get a tattoo. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So the maturity thing, it all depends on what you feel is important as a parent. Because if it was up to me getting a tattoo or having the money to come back to see my child do something that, she's worked her butt off for most of the year to achieve, that's more important to me than a tattoo that I can get in the next couple of weeks. But I mean, hindsight is 2020, and people's perception of what they feel is important is it might be totally different from mine. Maybe in her head that was a necessity. That's been something that she's been wanting. But also, being a parent, you have to be able to sometimes, within reason, put your needs and your wants to the side to make sure that your children, socially, economically, and just, their well-being should take precedence. Regardless of whatever your situation is, they didn't ask for any of it. So if they can't count on you to put, best foot forward and, kind of, sort of put yourself to the side sometimes, how are they going to learn to do that when it is their time? So is that relative when it comes to, what I'm asking is age relative to your level of maturity and your development? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? I feel like I'm talking in circles, but I think y'all get where I'm going.
No, we got you.
Or trying to go.
No, we got you definitely.
So I mean, I don't think. Yeah, so I don't think that there's an age limit. There is, a person can only go as far as either they were taught or if they feel what their level of capacity is. So if that girl who's 15, and having a baby, if she don't know the basics for herself.
Talk to him.
I'm listening. We're listening.
Talk to him. That's what I'm saying.
No, Steph.
But
I
as a lone female on the panel, I mean,
no, I was.
I'm going to get backlash all the time.
No, I was asking the right type of question. We walked away. You know what I'm saying? So but we gonna get to you because I know you will have a lot to say. Eric, I asked you the same question. You know what I'm saying? At least from, I guess, from male's perspective or whatever have you. Do you feel that there's Virginia Slim, you're right, not a age limit, but minimum age requirement. Let's change that. Do you think that there's a minimum age requirement when it comes to being a good mother?
No, it's understandable that you have a child, you want to protect that child regardless of the age. I mean, it's like when parents tell you never stop being my little girl, little boy, whatever you have. You know what I mean? They always will see you as that because they've seen you from birth. They've seen you grow. They've seen you in that light, and it's hard for them to change. For example, I don't come from a single parent household, but my parents, I see certain things. I'm like, the behavior. I'm like, they keep kind of put you in that position where you feel like you're still a child, and you're like, I'm a grown ass man. Like, but then you have to understand they see you that way. They're not gonna. It's very hard for them not to see you in a different way, and what I mean, maybe it may never happen. But yeah, I think a parent should be there, but the parent should also know, because we're talking about two different things. The parent should know when to lay back and let the child grow, and when they need to step in. When they need to know when it's appropriate.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You want Cuzzo opinion in this?
No, he
especially while he's in an inebriated state. No,
I completely forgot about that.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yo, shout out to my cousin Juan too, man. He's not here right now, but like,
oh Lord, no.
We still have love for Juan.
We do. We do.
Mother.
One love, got it.
Tough love for Juan.
Yo, y'all ain't shit. Like, Eric, that was you finished or you got?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, cool. Advis, I asked you the same question. In your opinion, do you feel that there's a minimum age requirement to be a good mother?
No. A lot of that, just like what Eric was saying, as well as Tiff was saying, it really comes down to priorities as well as mindset, and also the people that are around you. If you weren't brought up to really understand what it means to not only have a child or even be a child, or create that lifestyle for them, and also learn how to be sacrificing in a way, because once you have a kid, I'm saying I ain't got no kids, but I can understand from now knowing what my mom went through, because I am a product of a single mother home, how difficult it was. And if you didn't have that support or that family or community around, it made it even a lot more difficult for things to happen and for you to function. And that could, again, number of stress on women, number of stress on just so many people if they don't have those resources and people around them. And if they haven't learned it prior, then like everybody wants to do well, but at the end of the day too, if all them stresses of life start to weigh on you, I mean, unfortunately, if they don't have the right mind and mindset to do so, they're gonna make some very questionable calls. And at the end of the day, the person or the who's being affected the most is the children. And it's sad, whether if it is like the single mother by herself, or there's the whole warring thing with where's the dad at and all this different stuff, and the child is just used as a tool. You understand why. But to answer your question, no, there's no minimum age.
No, I mean that's one hell of a great answer, man. Like, hurt the mother. Like, damn, that's what's up, man. You make somebody a great mother one day. I'm fucking with you. Like,
in this world, I'm not too sure.
Right.
I'm fucking with
you. I don't blame him.
Yo, Steph. Oh boy. Hey, Steph.
Oh boy, that's your response. Oh boy.
Yes, that's my response. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Go ahead.
Yo, I asked you the same question. You know what I'm saying? In your opinion, do you feel there's a minimum age requirement to be a good mother?
No. There isn't. I actually agree with that. It just like Ed said, you have to have those factors around you. You have to have a good support system. You have to have you know a level mindset. I think you have to have a level and a level even keeled worldview. I think those are like very important components to being a good mother, and that can come at any age. You need experience, you need wisdom, you need you need to live life in order to be a good mom. And you have to be armed with a considerable amount of knowledge, whether it's world knowledge or scholarly knowledge or what have you. But those are important components that you need in order to be a good mom, and that can come at any time. Um, and the point that I was making before, we're talking about Brenda's got a baby. She didn't have those resources at her disposal, hence not making her a good mom.
Steph not letting that go today, huh? Steph not letting that go. You make a good comedian. You always come back full circle.
Because y'all didn't get it. Y'all didn't get what I was saying.
The way you said it, it came off wrong. But
that's exactly what I said. No. What are you talking about?
Not in terms of the conversation.
Just like last week.
Just because you yell doesn't make me listen more.
Quick commercial break.
Understand that.
Understand what
Virginia
hear what I'm saying.
That already. For saying
I can't hear. You're talking too loud. My ears hurt.
John's hilarious. John said, welfare didn't exist in Brenda's
which is a lie because welfare came in the 70s. But anyway,
that's the question. It was a question mark.
Yeah, that's a question.
It's rhetorical.
But that's okay. That's one resource. I'm talking about several resources and factors, Ja. Anyway, the point I'm making is okay. I'm also a product of a single parent home. My dad. No, but I'm making the distinction. There was a difference between.
It was a question, Steph. We banging on breakfast.
Anyway,
Steph, you want a Snickers?
Right, I'm going hard.
You want a Snickers, Steph?
No, I don't. I'm not angry. Maybe a little frustrated
over here.
But anyway, let me finish. See, y'all always interrupting me. Anyway,
go ahead, bro.
Take that off the screen, Ja.
Yo, it's my time. Listen,
get
off. No more talking.
Okay, let me.
Everybody, shut up.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I'm saying that's what you're saying.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, I can't. Anyway, no. Yes, I'm a product of a single parent home. The difference is my mom was older. My mom was 33 when she had me, and then it was the result of a separation. There was a lot going on, but the point is, my mom had the world, had the knowledge. She had two other kids prior to me. She had the experience. She had the scholarly knowledge. She had all these components that brought me up in a well-adjusted environment. I grew up in a house, in the suburbs in a very nice neighborhood. I won't say I was spoiled because there was a lot I still had to, work for. But because of this, this environment and the components that came into play, I became a well-adjusted adult. So, yeah, those things are very important, whether you have both parents or if you have one parent. It's just depending on the circumstances for which thereof. So, that's what it is. That's my answer.
Cool. Well, I'm actually going to answer this question too. Personally, I don't think it's an age requirement. I feel it is more of a mindset, like Virginia Slim was saying. I also feel that it's also about when it comes to single motherhood. I can't really say roles played because the role that she has to play is like both they say the mother and father role. As far as that's concerned, and I would say like a couple of years into my life, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up with a single mother, my mother, whatever. But like it was a roller coaster ride. It was good moments, it was bad moments. Like my mother, she really she personally felt, you know, again, God rest her soul. She personally felt that she did a pretty bad job at it, but she tried the best that she could. You know what I'm saying? And she used to beat herself a lot up. And this is right before she transcended. You know, she admitted that. You know what I'm saying? That she everything was, she tried the best. She tried her best. She tried the best. And you know, I can't really say I have an experience of a good mother. I had to watch an experience of a good mother through certain friends of mine. You understand what I'm saying? For the most part, I've been around other friends and other circumstances where they were bad mothers or mothers that were confused and didn't get it. They treated their kids either like their kids were their friends. You know what I'm saying? Or that kid was the man of the house. Like they were their son husbands. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they call it, son husbands. You know? Yeah, you okay, Ed? Like
mommy's best friend.
Yeah, like and
mommy's little best friend.
Yeah. Anytime a woman has to be both mother and father, chemically imbalanced, chaos ensues.
That's
Kelso. Let's you know what?
Let's deal in facts. Let's deal in facts.
No, we're dealing with facts.
No, we're not dealing in facts. No, we're not.
It's 50-50.
We're not.
The grass is green, the sky is blue.
Hold on, Steph. And I'm not defending Kelso on this, but I will say I had a friend, right? He's from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
was he the one that grew up to be a cop?
No. That's the other nigga. And he was raised to be a snitch. He was telling on everybody, boy. I think his mom must have been like, hey, anything you see, you tell. You know what I'm saying? If somebody get punched in the face, you tell.
That is also not rooted in facts. But anyway,
that's why when you try to become a porn star, it didn't work out.
Exactly.
Sometimes we make mistakes in our career choices. Later on.
Can we talk about all the great?
Let me
talk about all the great guys that came up with single mothers. LeBron James for one, Lamar Jackson.
But it's two. Not. What I'm trying to say is, it's not everybody that had single mothers. You know what I'm saying? Great. They're great. You're right, Steph. You're right. They're great examples of good examples of great guys that came from single mothers. What I'm telling you my experience of not so great people that came from not so great single mothers, because I've seen it. I lived around it. So you can't.
Okay, in your environment. In your environment.
No, in the environment I used to be in.
That doesn't mean that applies. That doesn't mean that applies to every other environment in the world.
But it does apply to the world, because they are part of this wonderful universe that we call planet Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Again, it only applies to that environment. That doesn't mean that it applies to every other environment. There are other factors. There are other factors involved, and that's the point I've been making the whole time. There are other factors involved.
It seems like you just want to argue right now. You just want to really like you want to prove this point that single mothers are the best ever. And
I'm not saying they're the best
or worst.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not at all what I'm saying.
My original
missing the point.
Fuck it. Ja. That's hurting my point.
Yeah, you holding up the wall. You holding up the wall, lyrics.
Me. What?
You're holding up the wall. And you're missing the point. You're missing the point.
That's fair, man. You want to be fair, man. My point of the matter is this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, he's a great guy to emulate. Go ahead.
He is.
Pharaoh.
No, but shout out to Pharaoh Monch too. Like, what I'm saying is my point being is this:
organized confusion.
Like, there are good single mothers, But then on the other side of the track, there are bad single mothers. It doesn't matter about the age requirement. It does. However, I do feel it's about the mindset. It's about the environment. It's about the people that she had support or lack thereof. I've seen mothers with no support, and you wonder how the fuck they made it, but they made it with no support, no backup. God was really on that woman's side.
We got no choice. We got no choice, and we're molding minds. We're molding. How do I expect my daughter to, how to put it? How do I expect her to learn when she doesn't have examples? What I want is when she is grown to be like, "Mommy, I never knew you had all of that to deal with." On top of, let's call a thing a thing. I never use my disability as a crutch for anything, but I want her to go, well, damn, I never knew it was this hard. I don't ever want her to feel sorry for me, but I want her to know this took work. It takes emotional work. It takes physical work. It takes emotional intelligence. It takes awareness. It takes fortitude. It takes prayer. Because sometimes I just ain't got it, but I got to find it because I keep going back to my same statement. She did not ask to be here. So I can't fuck her head up because my shit ain't 100%. I can't and I won't.
No, you're right.
And honestly, if I'm being real with y'all, that was my deepest fear. Go ahead, Lyric.
No. What I was saying is, what I was about to say is, like that. I get, man. I commend you for it. Like you see, like it seems like you're one of the good mothers, the good single mothers that really want to look out for your daughter and all that. But here's what I think Kelso might have been saying about the imbalance. You know what I'm saying? In order for, because I remember I was listening to the radio, and it's funny that we're talking about single mothers today or whatever. I listened to the radio a couple days ago, and they were talking about single fathers. You know what I'm saying? And the ratio of single fathers, like kids that were raised by single fathers, and kids that were raised in a two-parent household, are much more successful than kids that were raised by single mothers. And they actually had a percentage of that, a percentage breakdown. I think it was like in the 70s or 80s. You know what I'm saying? Of kids that were raised with single fathers or raised in a two-parent household. You're saying are much more successful than those raised with single mothers. They was like those who were raised by single mothers are more likely to end up in prison, end up with suicidal thoughts, end up in in the system, just like all this negative shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I hold on, let me finish. I understood why they said that. It's not every situation. You feel me? There's that small percentage of kids that were raised by single mothers that excelled.
You know what I'm LeBron James and Lamar Jackson.
Nobody talk about them. Nobody care about them niggas.
Yeah, 2 examples.
I'm not an LA Laker fan, and I'm not a Baltimore Raven fan. You're a Baltimore Raven fan.
We're not even talking about the teams. We're talking about the individuals.
No. They got millions of dollars. We talk about broke motherfuckers, man.
Ja, stop it.
Or like mid class broke motherfuckers. We ain't talking about rich people. Now, anyway, like I was saying, right?
No, we're talking about upbringing.
You have people that have excelled and became great members of society, being raised in a single parent household. But you, like I said, it's like we all been saying, really, it's due to the support, to the mindset of that person or that female.
I think the word balance is what's throwing it off, and it coming across as something else. Because I think I kind of sort of get what y'all are saying now. I mean, while I never claimed to be, obviously, I can't ever be her father, by genetics. But I think the word balance,
that bullshit. I'll tell you something. I'm really the only parent out the whole family, so I kind of felt like that was a jab in my ribs. You know what I'm saying? Father. But I'm gonna let you.
I just meant no. When I said that, I just meant because I'm thinking about chemicals and imbalance, and how some people do feel like women can't, you know, do or co-parent on their own. Some people say, a woman.
I'm speaking from a person who
Now,
has.
granted, you can't, teach a boy about necessarily wet dreams and morning wood and things like that. But you get what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, those things, a dad would be ideal for, or a father figure. So in that regard, I get what you're saying, where the other parent would essentially pick up the slack, where mom or dad could relax and chill a little bit, and everything not be on one person. So in that regard,
Denny.
But here's the other thing. Here's the other thing about the chemical.
I'm reading too. Sorry, y'all.
One,
I'm
sick and
Oh yeah,
tired.
you're right about that.
I'm sick, and I'm particularly sick and tired of like certain men saying this. One, it's always coming from a man's mouth. Two,
no. It's always coming from
no,
Lyric's mouth, right? Yeah, point me out.
I'm talking about Sleazy Ake too.
Oh, okay, cool. That's
two. No, you're not the only one. Two, you're talking.
You catching it too, Lyrics. Everybody catching it. You catch it. You catch it.
No,
you
don't
add.
know because y'all don't stop. Y'all don't stop explaining stuff. I can't curse.
Neither you.
No. I'm talking. No, but when it comes to the conversation, it's usually men that overpower the conversation. Women have to constantly fight to get their points across in this conversation. Hence me pushing to get my point across in the conversation. Right,
along with Lyrics, you as well have been talking the most. So just saying.
But this is my point. This is exactly my point. Anyway, what I'm saying is this. You're talking about chemical imbalance. I'm a person again who is living that. I'm both masculine and
me
feminine.
too. See me over here too. It is what it is. It's my life.
You see it on my face. You see it in my body. You hear it in my voice. I'm a super auntie. I have 17 nieces and nephews with one on the way. Number 18 is coming. None of them can ever say that. Well, maybe when I was a teenager, but as an adult auntie, they would tell you I'm not violent. I'm not one that whoops their behinds or do anything like it. I'm one that'll sit them down. I'll talk to them. We'll have conversations. That's the kind of treatment and love and nurturing that they get from me. It's not about the chemical imbalance. It's about the resources that you have. It's about the knowledge that you have. It's about the experience and life that you have. That's what it boils down to when it comes to nurturing these kids. That's what I'm saying.
So
the chemical imbalance nonsense, y'all can throw that in the trash.
It is kind of chemical imbalance because they, once again, we can sit there
women
and say this shit what we want.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let's see that in stats. Okay.
Wow.
He just put up some stats. That's why
he did. He put stats. Right.
He said by combining the results of 73 studies of children, U.S. researchers found girls did speak more words than boys, but only by a negligible amount.
Negligible.
Oh,
so a very small amount.
I blame it on the alcohol, by the way.
Who's been drinking in this room? Who's been drinking here?
Drink
water.
But
this is why we have to talk
water.
Have you been drinking?
Bring water.
Irish coffee today.
Water too, motherfucker.
Was that Irish coffee? Talking you stuff.
What in the Kool-Aid?
Poland Spring. What the fuck you talking about? Poland Spring, nigga.
Oh, so you got the water and you also got the soap? Makes sense. Got you.
The soap.
You said the soap.
And then the other thing, Virginia.
I'm not drinking soap. What?
Irish Spring.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I was talking about stuff in her Irish coffee. That's what I was talking about.
No, it's black coffee.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what that was. Black coffee.
I don't know what's in that coffee because.
Oh, I didn't know peanut nothing. Fuck you talking about, man. Like, yo, y'all bugging. Anyway, what y'all talking about?
So can I speak now? Am I allowed to speak? I'm not stating anything. But
You
like,
have the floor now, Eric.
Oh, thank you, Steph.
Nah,
I appreciate it.
Steph, you gonna say some more shit? What's happening? What's going on?
So
this is why we speak with a negligible by a negligible amount. That's why we speak more.
Negligible.
We gotta fight through it all the time. Anyway, go ahead, Eric.
Anyway, like I was saying, I think most people will agree that having a two-parent household would be the most optimal situation. Right. And we know in this world that's not the reality. And just like there's households who have great single parents, there are households who have shitty two parents. And the child is in the worst for that. You know what I mean? So in conclusion, it's the parent, it's the individual, how they were reared, their values, what their patience, the ability to teach, because when you have a child, you have to teach them about life and about everything. You know, their minds waiting to absorb, and they absorb everything. So from reflecting your reflection, as well as the things you teach them correctly.
Yeah,
that's all I wanted to say, Steph. Thanks.
Yeah, what happened?
Which is what I've been saying. The entire time. But
I don't think so. But okay.
Yeah, I have been. Go off since the very beginning. Go back and rewatch this episode.
Ramos looks like a character from Bob Burgers.
Really, Virginia? I don't see it, but okay.
Dang.
Hey, that's a great show, though. Bob's Burger. Bob's Burger is a great show.
The racially ambiguous man of the United States.
Can we talk about the stats as well, as far as single parents? Because we always talk about single parent households. Can we talk about the stats that just came out? I forgot where it was from.
Sure, we can.
But wait, let's break it down. Let me talk. Let me talk. I'm the one that wants to talk more. I'm the one that brought it up. Look, as far as African Americans go,
stats. We trust ad stats.
Listen to me. As far as stats go, racially, black households have the least single parents. Black households.
Yes,
black households.
That fathers are in the household 70% of the time, or involved in a child's life 70% of the time, as opposed to white parents. The fathers are there 60% of the time, and Hispanic parents it's 45%. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy.
Yeah,
but look that up. That was a new study.
Advis, can you please look up the statistics? Or whatever, like
there's too much to decipher through. You got to give me the website. Like, where you get that from?
Well, blackstats.com, the shit that you be looking up in the black stats shit. Like,
no, I'm talking about what Steph just said. Because if that's
we don't. No,
that's a that's a very recent study.
Like you.
I believe it was from a government.
Definitely not the stats guy. You was tripping.
Nah, it's from the government.
Dude, you be pulling out stats every time we be talking. Like,
oh Jesus Lord, it's from a government entity that I know.
Yeah, we don't.
But I forgot which agency.
The census.
I think it might have been from the
census or the peer review. There's a.
Oh, I think it might be Pew. What's
the Pew Center?
I think it's from the Pew Census.org or
the Pew Review Center.
Pew Review, yeah, Pew Review.
Okay.
That's what it was.
I have you pulled up. Let's see what the ones that Steph ended up saying, because they're older statistics. The ones I'm looking at. But all I can definitely say, I can definitely say that the U.S. has a single child household epidemic. That's all I had to say. We are the highest in the world, so I think we are more like 29%.
Damn.
Because I'm looking through a number of them. Like, I think we're amongst us. I think it's 29%. Who else? Where else? Let me see.
Is that true though? That they include Asians. Oh, I know they heard Asians are going to be considered Caucasian now, but is that in the census as well?
What?
That's crazy. Yeah, apparently Asians can be considered
because
Caucasian.
Caucasian is a regional term. It's not necessarily a racial term. It's anyone.
Asians are not from the Caucasus Mountains.
Anyone
Okay.
that was brought up around the Caucasus Mountains, in and around it. That's why a lot of
Steph. That's no. They did.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of Indians consider themselves Caucasian, because the Caucasus Mountains are part of India.
So why are white people Caucasian?
Because part of the Caucasus
Asian.
Mountains is in Europe.
What part of Europe? Russia, which has Asian population as high.
Well, Russia is also near China, so there's that.
Yo, I can do this shit with
They're right next to each other.
like rainbows.
Cite you
Nah, man.
in childtrends.org. Come on, son. Understood.
Son?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Look
looking
up
at
what is
another one.
considered white on the census websites. Plenty of brown colored people are considered white on the census. It's a smokescreen to make colored people appear as a minority. Interesting.
And I agree.
Census
With that.
Council of America
I think they're skewing things in order to like the same thing they did with Europeans when originally all the Europeans were considered white, and then slowly but surely they meld them together so they have higher numbers, and then now they're putting other people into the fold. That sounds crazy to me.
They've been doing that for centuries now. Anyone that you can't consider black or African American, they're gonna try to put them on the other side.
I think I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna say something rude.
I don't know any Indians thinking
Benny VJ Singh, the golfer, for one. Let's talk about
and the guy from Texas, the governor or mayor from Texas, whatever he is.
Wait,
he thinks
VJ
he is
Singh,
as well.
he think he white and shit?
Yes, he considered himself Caucasian. He said that on camera during
who else?
a
You know who else
press
thinks
conference.
they white? You know who else? And she's half Indian. You know who else?
Oh.
Who?
No, they're not.
I know who I'm talking about.
North Africans are not African Americans.
Yeah.
They're not synonymous. They're not the same
she's
thing.
half Jamaican.
What kind of question is
So
that?
Steph is taking out the North Africans out of African American.
Man, go talk to Kwame.
Again,
Kwame
they're not synonymous. Come on.
They're African.
You answer your own question.
They're African, Steph. What are you talking about?
I don't know any.
I don't know anyone. No, I do. Like
I know the words that came out of his mouth.
The Vice President of the United States of America. Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah.
Which one?
Elon Musk is not African American at all. First of all, Elon Musk is South African.
Elon Musk is not the Vice
Quote,
President of the
unquote.
United States.
He's African. Again, in quotations.
What's her name again? I forgot.
Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris.
She's half Caucasian, half Jamaican.
I think she's.
No,
what,
she's not.
Is she like Trini or something like that? Or Guyanese?
No, she's
her father
Jamaican.
is from Jamaica. She's from India. Elon Musk is African American.
Yeah, you're right, Lyric.
Oh my God, I don't know where these questions are coming from, but
no, I'm saying her mother's Indian, her father's Jamaican. Like you know what I'm saying. So,
but she has Indian heritage in there somewhere from one of the parents.
She said she helped no black people when she became vice president, and you know what? It was true to word.
Kelso, it's not about what it's not about what I believe. That's textbook. Like when they say Caucasoid, Negroid, Mongoloid, all of those terms.
Hey, be careful with that Mongoloid term, okay?
Those are regional terms. Those are scientific
I find that
terms.
offensive. I find that offensive.
Those are scientific terms.
See, even Kelso said
they're not scientific. They're antiquated terms. They're antiquated as a bell curve nonsense.
Kelso said Asian Indians are considered white.
Oh my God.
Kamala is white.
Again, am I just talking to myself? I
think
not
you are.
Just say this? Did I not say Caucasian is a regional term? It's a regional term.
Who's
That's
Steph
why
talking
I heard
to?
you, Steph.
Okay.
I heard you. It's just
Steph
like
is
I
Steph
heard
is
you.
strangling
I heard you.
somebody doing
no,
this.
but this is yes.
I
I'm
heard you.
strangling. I'm strangling some of the people in the comment section. Like Jesus Christ, did I not just say this?
Jesus not here.
Yes,
Jesus not real either.
Tiger
but-
Woods. Yes, he thinks he's. I don't know it. Cockablation. I think that's the name he came up with.
Kabla Asian.
Kabla Asian.
Go back to the go back to the 2001 racial draft. Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Harris maternal ancestry.
No more fried chicken.
Tamil Nadu, Indian.
Thank you.
India,
Indian and Jamaican.
Father is from Saint in Jamaica. No, that's what I said. I said her father from Jamaica. Her mom.
No, you said white. She's Jamaican.
So her mother.
I
So her
said
mother
her
is.
mom was from India. I did say that, but they said on the census they consider Asian. They consider Asian people. Caucasian. So I was like, so Kamala's white, right? Like, she half white.
It's Kamala, like Pamela, Kamala. But look, Caucasian is a
Kamala
term.
Harris.
Caucasian is a term used on the census. It's usually Caucasian / white / European. There's slashes everywhere. But yes, it is used in the census, sir. I don't know what you talk about, Kelso.
White.
But we talk about. Wait, we gotta go back to single parenthood though.
Yeah, we were so off.
We are very off.
No, but you know what? That's
this needs to be a totally separate show. That needs to be a totally separate show.
No, it needs to be on this show because this is random thoughts.
All right,
you know that terms evolve, right?
Origin.
From it says financesonline.com. Again, this is some stats probably around 2020, 2021, even though it says 2024. The first thing it says countries with the highest percentile or percentage of singlehood households. And again, I told you the US is 23%.
Right.
Then it's the United Kingdom with 21. Then Sao Tome is 19%, Russia's 18%, Denmark is 17%. It gave me only the top 5. Then it says U.S. single parent household by ethnicity. Right now it says Black or African American is at 64%. Then it says American Indian at 52%. And then it says Hispanic or Latino at 42%. And then the other one, it says the poverty rate for unmarried mothers of color. It says Native Americans are 43%, African Americans 35%, Latino 34%, non-Hispanic white 26%, and then Asian at 22%.
See?
But again, a lot of the Pew so the sources they're pulling from is not only the Pew Research Center, but they're also going into the U.S. Census. Again, the census is every 10 years. So yeah, this is random.
Josh, random burgers. Now I'm hungry. Shit.
That is wow.
My eyes look nothing like anybody there. Come on.
The guy next to you with the cut though, the beard
with the 5 o'clock shadow. Yep.
Dang.
You say I look like that guy?
No,
that's insane. That's insane. I think everybody needs an eye check. I didn't see my. They put myself over there. That's messed up, Ja.
Y'all are on one.
Dang.
I mean, this is the fuckery. So this is the fuckery. Oh man. Well, I have another roundtable question for you guys. But I just happen to think about this one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this actually is coming from something I heard on online on one of the podcasts. I forgot what it is, but this woman actually thought that single mothers are much more of a better parent than single fathers, or even if if the child was raised from a 2-parent household. So I'll ask you guys individually. Start with you, Steph. In your opinion, who do you think does the best job parenting? Single mothers, single fathers, or 2-parent household? And why?
I mean, the ideal situation would be to have two-parent household because you have two incomes involved. You have two minds of a certain maturity involved. Hopefully, they're both well-adjusted adults, living in that house. Because sometimes it's not, it's not the case. But if you have the ideal circumstances of having two incomes, two mature adults coming together to raise a child or more, if you have the economic circumstances, the environment are all working in that child's favor, that should bode well for the child, and the possibilities of avenues to go into as an adult as they grow. So yeah, ideally a two-parent household would be best. However, we know that's not always the case. And hopefully, like, that single parent, if there is a child in a single parent household, hopefully you have a parent that is mature enough to understand, hey, I got to take this job as a parent seriously, and I have to do everything in my power to navigate that child in the best way I know I can, and to also widen their possibilities, expose them to more things, get myself in an economic position to introduce that child to more avenues. So when they grow up, they don't have to grow up in the same zip code that they, were reared in. And they don't have to be reduced to, a minimum amount of choices when they become adults. Hopefully they'll understand, like, hey, I don't need to be here. This is not the circumstance that I need to be in. Like if I'm in an impoverished area, the world is, I hope they understand, like, the world is my oyster, and I can find other ways to venture out and do other things and be greater than the circumstances and the situations that I'm in. So, but yeah, like I said, ideally a two-parent household would be best. But hopefully, like with that child, hopefully they understand they can move away from the zip code and out of their bubble.
Well, not and also the reason why I asked this question. Well, thank you. That was real, Steph. That was a very insightful answer. That was like, I felt that one. I mean, thank you very much for that. But I also say,
that's what I was saying, Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't question Steph, okay, Benny?
No, but
I just want y'all to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's all I'm asking.
Listen, that's racist, Steph. I'm not Asian, okay? Don't be racist.
We apologize if we didn't let you express your opinions a little bit more. We'll do that in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you,
like,
lyrics. Fuck you,
but why are you fucking me for? Like,
whoa.
The sarcasm is clear. And don't think we forgot about that.
I was being dead serious.
Okay,
like,
don't think we forgot about that fake vegan chopped cheese from last week.
That was not fake. That was a
I
real
got you.
vegan chopped cheese.
I got you.
Anyway,
Edris, I need you to send me that.
I want to say something real quick. I was supposed to have brunch this morning.
Where's Steph?
I was supposed to have brunch this morning, but I didn't.
Scale right now. Where are they on this scale right now? Are they calm? Are they annoyed? They frustrated? Are they angry? Or are they just up here experiencing so much stress? What we got?
I'm frustrated because I was supposed to have brunch this morning, but somebody didn't.
Where did you get that, Lyric? I mean, Ibis. Sorry.
I ordered it off of Temu. This is usually the stuff I get for students, since I work as a school counselor. Some of the kids actually want posters, so I gave them posters.
I think that's
dope. I'm working on Willow with her feelings, so that's dope. I need that.
Well, all right.
I'm between annoyed and frustrated because my logic is not off. But
I think if we don't stop, Steph is going to get to the top. What's the top one?
So it says, Steph, that you need to either squeeze a ball, get a drink of water, take a warm cold shower, meditate / pray, need to take a walk, or journal about yourself.
Nah,
Oh,
but
man.
like, yo, nah, but like she talking about she fucking me and shit. Like, fuck you, lyrics. Like, she been fucking me, man. Like, yo,
You gave him flashbacks, Steph.
no,
Something
Cece,
happened.
I just caught
Put
that.
it,
I
put
got
up,
slow.
Exactly,
I got
Steph.
that
Exactly.
something
Steph.
happened last night.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, I was in New York.
She was on a sneaky link.
Yeah, but guess what? Like, you was fucking somebody else. You weren't fucking me. Like, shit. Like,
It did come across a little aggressive, Steph. I'm just, I'm always Team Steph, but it came across a little aggressive, a little hardcore with it.
Nah, like she was coming to my car talking.
That's when the
fucking
masculinity
lyrics.
came out.
Like,
Tiff, that's when the masculine side came out. That's where the masculinity came
fucking lyrics.
Okay. I got you.
Her voice got deep too. Got really deep.
Fuck you, lyrics. Like, but yo, let's get back to the question. Like, yo, Tiffany, I asked you the same question. You know what I'm saying? In your personal opinion, who do you think makes the best parents? The single mothers, single fathers, or both of them working together, like 2-parent household, and why?
I'm a piggyback off of Steph. I mean, ideally, a 2-parent household, like she said, 2 minds, hopefully 2 different approaches to things, 2 different temperaments. That's something you got to deal with when you have children, or if you work with them. Temperament. Just like, again, two incomes. Hey, mom might not got it, but hey, dad's pay week is next week. So I mean, is something that is what has to be considered when or even thought about when you have children. But I mean, it also depends on the person. You have to want to be a good parent, I think, and that kind of gets lost, in the day-to-day grind of everything. You have to want to be better. You have to want to hopefully create a well-rounded person to, and yeah, you have to want those things. You can't just, I'm going to be a good mom today. Okay. It doesn't work like that. So, I mean, it's something you have to constantly work at. Like, I'm always apologizing to Willow because I might not have a spoon today, and I might snap at her for something that I don't normally even think about twice. You know what I mean? But today might be an off day, or, to paraphrase off of Kelso, it might be a chemically imbalanced day. Mommy might be PMSing. And I got to, get myself together. And I have to tell her, like, hey, mommy doesn't have all the answers. Mommy's not perfect. Mommy makes mistakes. And again, it goes back to wanting your child to see different, I guess, emotions and social awareness. Like, you have to know you're not always going to be right. Even if it's mom, even if it's dad, whatever. You have to be okay with being wrong sometimes. You have to be okay with being sad sometimes. Sometimes me and Willow might cry together. It just might be one of those days. Like, I'm just worn out. She worn out. You have to. You got to get past the what's the word? There's this bravado, I think, that some parents feel like they need to have in front of their children. And like, I know I talked to Steph about this one day. Willow asked me out of nowhere, I don't even know what happened, but she said, "Mama, why don't you cry?" Now, if you know me in real life, I cry about everything. I'll cry if somebody sends me a card, but I noticed that I was doing mom things, and, moms and some dads, maybe I cry in the shower. So that way, if I do have to stick my head out, it just looks like I'm washing my hair. I have my sessions in the shower. I thought that by holding that back from Willow, some days I'm sad. I'm sad about how things turned out, or I'm sad because my joints are achy today, and I need a release. I thought by holding those things from her that I was doing the right thing. But in actuality, the fact that she didn't see me cry or only sees me with happy tears in her head, like, oh, okay, so you're always happy. Everything's always perfect for you. Hell no, it's not. It's furthest from the truth. So it's just going back to your original question. I mean, I would love it. I would have loved it for me and my ex to co-parent and have a house full of kids because I love kids. But that came out of me being, oh, well, you can't go because the place might not be accessible for you, but you can watch the kids. So the idea of me being a parent and me being a relatively good one, I was terrified at that. But I constantly work. I read things. I talk to other moms that I feel are good moms, or somebody that has even more patience than I do. Hey, how do you deal with that? What do you do when your child does this or your child does that? Prime example, my ex, like I said, she took a job and she's been gone essentially now almost 2 months. So Willow gets to see her virtually every day, but not every day. So but I'm noticing her temperament is changing, and I have to deal with that because I'm noticing she's getting angry more, she's getting frustrated more, she's not listening to me as much. Now, granted, she's excelling in school. The teachers don't need to know my business and what necessarily goes on in the house unless it's detrimental. But if anything, I'm hearing she's thriving. Like the fog is lifted, because she be in Willow Land, so just knowing she's not suffering educationally, but she's suffering emotionally. That's all me. So what am I doing? I'm trying to find, a counselor or a psychologist she can talk to because I'm mom. So she may not be comfortable with telling me exactly what she's feeling when she's feeling it. Or it might just be something as simple. If my baby, she don't like to hurt nobody's feelings. She don't have nothing bad to say about anyone. So it's pulling teeth to get her to say, oh, I don't like this, or yeah, I was kind of mad at you about blah blah blah. So I'm looking for someone that she can talk to because the emotions have to go somewhere, and that's on me to help her facilitate and get those things out because it's going to manifest in something else. So going back to your original question, I would, yeah, 2-parent households, ideal. It's perfect. It's amazing when they work together and it's actually a good environment. But it's not a necessity because going back to what we were talking about in the very beginning of the episode, I look good in orange. I look good in green. I look good in beige. About my baby, put me under that bitch. Put me under it. That might be the only way I'm not coming through about my baby. And that's even coming from the person who pushed her out of her body. I'll take her head off and be sitting there waiting for the cops. Like, yeah, I did that.
Kelso,
if it came down to it.
Wait, let me comment. Kelso, respectfully, and I know I've known Tiffany for 20 years, 20 plus years. Tiffany is the most logical person that kid has in her life right now. It does, regardless of whether they're male or female. Tiffany is the most logical person that kid has in her life. And if you listen to her talk, have conversations with her, that is the one person that I go to when I need a little bit more logic in my life. I'm just saying, no.
No disrespect to you, Tiffany. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't say much about the situation with you and Willow.
Okay.
I only tell from what Steph tells me that, tell me about you. You know what I'm saying? But in my personal opinion, I feel that
you said a male.
Maybe skipping.
Read your statement again, Kelso. Read your statement again, Kelso.
I'm gonna. Steph said talking. Okay, listen. I feel that every child needs a mother and a father, whether separated or together. Every child needs a mother and father. Reason being is because that, like, a mother, you know what I'm saying, the natural way of things as far as how I was raised, what I believe. A mother brings one aspect to parenting, which is nurturer, the teacher. You know what I'm saying? The first teacher of that child. You know what I'm saying? father brings the originally brings the discipline, the protection. You know what I'm saying? There's more to that too, but I'm talking about key responsibilities within, parenting. You know what I'm saying, with the mother and the father's part of it. I'm not saying anything about you. I'm just saying what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, I guess, piggyback for what you said in this innocence. You feel me? And that's what I feel that every child needs. You know what I'm saying? Now, unfortunately, I wasn't there like that with X. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was. You know what I'm saying? X still turned out to be a great kid regardless, and he knows I love him. He knows I'm there for him. You know what I'm saying? But even me X, we when I'm talking to him, you know what I'm saying, I told him that he agrees. You know what I'm saying? So even though he been around his mom's most of the time, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like he agrees. You know what I'm saying, that and it's crazy because we had these conversations. We had conversations since he was like 9, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? That and that's when I was taught when I was like 9.5 that it takes a mother and a father to, like really raise a fully functional kid. In my opinion, you can't have one without the other. That's all I'm saying. You
I'm reading because I wasn't looking at the comments when I was talking. I was trying to see
My fault.
what exactly Kelso was saying. Oh no. I forgot that y'all could even hear me. I'm reading.
All right. Well, to keep it moving, Advis, I asked you the same question. In your personal opinion, who do you think makes the better parent? The single mother, the single father, or both of them together, and why?
Definitely both of them together, for sure. There are a lot of things that even Tiff was saying too. That again, each parent is there to play a role for a certain reason. As much as again, respects to my mom, all the stuff that she has done. I know one of the reasons why I was able to at least grow up to be the person I was, especially because if anybody else knows my real name, I actually have taken the name from my grandfather. So I had my grandfather in good majority of my life because my dad was in there. So I was able to have him as a father figure for a certain amount of time. And then after that happened, my mom also facilitated and put me around a lot more male figures that really helped me be able to not only just like ask those questions, but at least I had that balance. So then I can, be able to do all that. She knew she couldn't really teach me all the stuff on how to be a man, but she can put those people around me for that to end up being the case. But yes, ideally, you will definitely want both parents, even in a terrible situation, if you understand the impact of also being good co-parents and co-parenting, that also alleviates so much of the stats that we see on here about a lot of stuff. At the end of the day, we keep on forgetting it's not about us as the parents. At the end of the day, it's the kids, and really building them
Ooh,
up.
say that ended.
Like
Yes.
it really is. Like we have to again we have to take that leadership and that responsibility on. So again, I think a lot of people saying it before. There's gonna be some times where you gonna have to suffer, so then after that the child can be successful in where they are. So I still, like I said, give it up to my mom for all the stuff that she done. But there's a number of things I've learned from her that I'm definitely would not be doing. And there's a lot of things that I learned from my uncles, teachers, a lot of different mentors that were men, that this is a way that we need to move regardless. And then I learned all this other stuff on my own. Like there's a number of things that set up, but if you really instill values, principles, purposes, as well as you got to give the kids these keys to life, as well as there's at a point in time where you got to talk to them like they're a little human. Like you're not babying them so much to a
That's
point, but
exactly
like
what I call
literally
her. That's so funny.
being able to get down to their level and like really let them know, like, yes, the boundary's still set there, that you're the child and I'm the parent, but at the same time being able to
Yes.
have that conversation had, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's modeling how it is to be a human being or a person. So sometimes it gets difficult, sometimes it gets rough. That's why you got to reach out. But yeah, ideally both parents. I mean, I'm not gonna look. I can look at stats wise and tell you that there's more of a skew towards, if it had to be a single parent type setup. Some of them are saying, fathers in particular, but honestly, at the end of the day, it takes a village.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if that's always Kelso, I don't know if that's always the case. I think, and there's nothing wrong with emotions. Like having emotions is perfectly valid. I think you need to understand where those emotions. Once you understand where those emotions come from and how to deal with those emotions with logic, I think if you have a balance of both, that it's not a male thing or a female thing. It's a personal understanding thing. So
I think
I don't think it necessarily falls into sexual roles.
I think he personally understands that you guys agree to disagree. Like, you guys been going at it like half the whole goddamn episode, man.
No, but that's no, it's a matter of opinion. Like I said, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got them. So
no, you're right.
Yeah, we're just having it's just a conversation.
No, you're understand right. Let's go to Eric, man. Yo, Eric.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. So basically the stuff I said before, and basically everybody said in the room, I agree with. So yeah, I think a 2-parent household would be optimal. That's it.
Okay, cool. Well, we're heading into final thoughts time, so it's about that time. Tiff, final thoughts.
Of course, my sound will be jacked off. Hold on, y'all. Come back to me. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Pause. Jesus Christ. Hey, yo.
Listen. I ain't have no coffee today, okay? Come back to me.
I've had enough for all of us.
No, come to Random Thoughts After Dark. Come to Random Thoughts After Dark.
Shout out to BLQK.
Just, I mean, everything y'all said, everything that everybody said. Single parents, I mean, it's something that can happen out of necessity. I don't think I think Benny said it, nobody wakes up and decides they want to be a single parent today. But if that's what you got to do, try to be the absolute best that you can and use resources. And Kelso, I'm going to say you're not wrong. She has my brother, but me and my brother are just now starting to, reconnect. But like, it's something that happens. It's life. I mean, it happens more often than not, sadly. But as long as you work at being a single parent, if that's what you're going to be, being the best single parent you can be, I mean, that's all that anyone could expect and ask, and hope that you not befriend your child. I never want Willow to feel like I'm her friend, from down the street, but I want her to be comfortable enough to talk to me. God forbid if anything was going on or whatever, life is, life be life, and sometimes people need to talk, and I want to keep that door open for her to be able to talk to me and be comfortable in it, but just single parents, it's not an easy job, but it's a rewarding job. And if I could go back and possibly know that this was still going to be my life, I mean, I'd still do it, because my daughter is still the best thing that ever came out of me and my ex being together. So, and I wouldn't change that. I mean, I almost don't remember life without her. So that is the idea of her not being with me is foreign. So single parents, I mean, it can either build you or break you. You have to decide, what you gonna do and how you're gonna move. And just remember the way you talk to your child, if you have one, when you have one, I always look at that like, that's her inner voice. Like I have to know that, because I didn't know that as a kid, how an adult talks to you can shape you, make you think, less of yourself if you got the wrong person around you. So, it's a necessity. I mean, it's life, and hope you got a circle. And if you don't got one, find one, build one. there are people out here that's going through the same things as you, and that's it.
I see Ja Logic wants
Thank
to
you
choose
very much, man.
violence.
We appreciate
I see
you.
Ja wants to choose violence today.
We
Yeah, the
appreciate
grass is
you,
green, the
Steph.
sky is blue.
Can we talk about someone else on the panel
Steph,
who was also
Steph,
a woman who was also coming with
final
logical
thoughts, Stephanie.
approaches and opinions? This is part of it. So
Jesus Christ.
again,
Steph, y'all.
just because I'm emotional,
Steph, y'all.
just because I come with emotion doesn't mean I didn't come with logic or facts. So where are we going here?
All right.
Anyway, but again, we had another woman on the panel who was very even keeled, and she wanted to keep her emotions back. That's perfectly fine. All right, that's on her. That's her approach, and she was still very logical in the matter, and so was I. So anyway, my final thoughts. We all agree that I am answering the question. Why don't you be patient for a moment?
Man.
Again, another example of a man talking and overtaking the conversation. But anyway,
so basically, instead of saying
then
men should shut up and sit down, sit down and do your job.
You're typing, but again, you're still saying something. There's still words being generated. So that's the point. Anyway, and again, you're mansplaining. This is the very definition of mansplaining.
I think you're explaining to us to a lot of things, Steph. So I don't know who's explaining more.
No, because I have to. I'm over
in a world where music is savior,
and the majority of the comment section is
but a change of behavior.
Out of the panel, one man has been speaking the majority, and one woman has, right? Ed, I believe so.
No,
so
not
you have
necessarily.
a balance between those two.
Again, 3 men on the panel every week, one woman in the panel, and a majority comment section of men. So, oh yeah. Anyway, can I complete my final thought, please? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I think we're all. No, that's not true. That's definitely not true.
Can we do final thoughts?
I would love to. I would love to. No, my final thought is I think we're all in agreement that See, this is what I said before. I'm the Melissa Ford of this panel. But
no, do not put yourself in that place, Steph. You are higher than that.
Show your face, lyrics. Show your face. Show your face.
In this world where the music can save you, it ain't nothing weird but a change of behavior, okay?
Nah.
At least you put everybody else in there. I feel better about that.
All right. Let me get to my final thought.
Random burgers. Y'all are hilarious. On a Honda Accord, yes.
We need less male dominance in all conversations, especially when it comes to women. That's my opinion. 2, I am in agreement that a 2-parent household is ideal. Whether it's male, female, male, female, like a 2-parent household is ideal for the child. No, I'm serious, because you have, again, as long as you have 2 households, 2 well-adjusted adults / human beings that are raising this child and are raising the child in that child's best interest. If you're providing the resources and the components that create a well-adjusted adult, I think that's very important. Now, if you happen to be in a single parent household, I hope that parent, again, is also well-adjusted and strong enough to be able to provide the resources and the things needed to create a well-adjusted adult and human being. Then we'll have, and I want to, how do I put this? Because Ja Logic brought up like sports figures and whatnot. he was like, "Oh, no more people in sports." But the thing is, the fact that they're in sports created opportunities for them to, like a LeBron James, to create a school for to provide better education for the kids that are coming up now, so they don't necessarily have to rely on sports to be successful. I don't think it matters what avenue you come up in. I think if you understand that, the position I play in life will provide a larger, will provide more opportunities for other kids, then it doesn't matter. So yeah, final thought, yeah, two-parent households, I'm with it, but hopefully for the single parents out there, you provide your child with opportunities and better outlook on life, so they don't fall into the cracks.
That's what's up. Eric, final thoughts, please.
Same. Let's wrap it up, B.
All right, cool. I agree. Adviz, final thoughts?
Be the best person you can be. Be the best parent you can end up being. Know the realities. Don't be afraid to ask for support and help. You don't have to be an independent person doing it on your own, because at the end of the day, what you're doing is providing your child with less and less opportunities to actually succeed. So don't be selfish, be selfless. And I don't care if it's a back and forth or whatever environment that you set up in, please be emotionally and logically sane. We don't need no more insane people raising insane kids for them to go insane in this world. So yeah, it ain't weird. It's just a change of behavior. That's it.
Because in a crazy world,
really love that song, B. So I'm thinking about just saying fuck that shit and release it. Like, but anyway,
you need to fix the cuts though. The cuts are too loud. But other than
you gotta I gotta tell the Polarity about that. Yo, shout out to DJ Polarity. He was on the cuts on the joint. With only lyrics as a sub. What the fuck you mean as a sub?
Because you let OnlyFans. Remember that one time you were supporting?
It was only a month. Like, I was supporting a friend or an ex-friend.
So apparently they said that you basically like are a fan, like how sports fans, but only fans. You're like the biggest one.
Oh Lord!
You be like you have a jersey and everything, and this foam
more
finger.
OnlyFan jokes. Yay! Listen, I'm like this. My final thought is this. As far as single mothers are concerned, you got to do your best for the child. Always think about the child, like what the child, what the child needs and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest with you. This might be a little shift or whatever, from what we were talking about. But if a man comes into your life, if you're not with the father or whatever, you're not with the husband or whatever, and yeah, she was a friend, Benny. Anyway, if
don't get distracted.
No, I'm saying if a male comes to your life, understand one thing. Like, you have to really ask yourself, do you have time for a relationship? Can you really put that man and your child in both the number one spot and try to work with that? Can you bring that man into your life to, help you with the child if he accepts that child? You dig? It's a lot of key factors to it. But as far as you being a single mother, just if there's a way you can work out with the father, please, because it's not about you. It's about that child, the betterment of the child. Whether it's same sex relationships or heterosexual relationships or whatever, it's about that child. Point blank. Period. Take the personal feelings, set them shits aside. It's about that child. If the relationship don't work out, all right, cool. But it's about that child. Point blank, period. And that concludes this episode of Randumb Thoughtz. Please tune in next week. Next week, it is our season 5 finale. Woo! 3rd year anniversary. We've been here 3 years. We like to thank every rando on planet Earth that supported us on this journey and continue supporting us on this journey. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Love all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Steph, Eric, Ed, the love is real there, man. It's all love with all three of y'all, man. No matter the arguments, none of that. I love y'all, man. Word to mother. Ja, love you
sounded
too,
like
my
a
nigga.
sucker.
You know what I'm saying? Word to mother. Like, you know, and I don't even say love you. I say it's all love, but it's all love. All the randos, it's all love. Just love all around. Big shout out to the KMA. Just found out she was pregnant. Didn't even know. I saw on the gram. I saw a stomach or whatever, man. Like, congrats on the pregnancy. Shout out to my own girl Danny. You know what I'm saying? She just had her second child or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just want to give a big shout out to those. But there will be an announcement coming soon. You know what I'm saying? On next week's episode, pertaining to season 6 and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we working on some things. You know what I mean? So, but that's all the time we got now. So for Famous Ramos, the vampire from Brooklyn, Young Ad, aka the Black Acronym, Av is in the building, and Stephanie Gale, aka your mother's favorite lover, aka Steph Wonderless. This is the fabulous fat fucker, the FYR to the high CS. It's lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Oh, special shout out to Tiffany too for jumping up on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
But
Steph.
otherwise than that, what's up?
Oh wait, I forgot one thing. I didn't say this earlier. I didn't want to end it on a sad note, but also rest in peace to Tone's mom, who passed away.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Yes,
Yeah, but I
should've
just
said
wanted to
that
send
shit.
love and healing to him. And yeah,
Rest in power with the Tone's mother.
love you, T.
Like,
but we love you all. We love you. We love all the ranters. Let's end that. Let's end this in love.
Definitely rest in peace to Carl Thomas.
Carl.
Too. Not Carl Thomas.
Yes.
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers.
Carl Thomas?
Apollo
not Carl
Creed.
Thomas. Like, I ain't gonna have all these
Long
R&B,
live
R&B
Apollo
chicks,
Creed.
R&B chicks attacking me. Sorry. Rest in peace to Apollo Creed.
Yes.
AKA Carl Weathers. Or Carl Weathers, AKA Apollo Creed, man. You know what I'm saying?
76 years old.
One of the best actors to ever do it. You know what I'm saying, man? For real.
Only in America.
For the mother. So, but once again, for Famous Ramos, Advis, Stephanie Gale, this is the lyrics signing off. We will see you next week. Let's end it with a bang, y'all. You already know 30th anniversary.
Choose violence every time.
Fuckery commenced. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Peace, y'all.